All set up, all set up. Audio levels here and present and everything like that. That's very good. Woohoo, very good. That's what I say when something's very good. Woohoo. Oh, I should figure out how to deal with it someday, sometime. But for now, I'm just like sleepy and stuff. Hey, Hegpie, you're first. You've done it. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kai. Hi, Levi. How are you guys doing? That was that was almost a name of the stream. Not how are you guys doing, but it's September and Monday. It's Monday and September. It's both of these things. I don't know how to deal with both of these things, but they're both happening at once. Hi. But greetings to you. Still going on a moth theme. Moths are actually gorgeous creatures. I mean, you don't need me to tell you this. You already know. But yeah, they're in there. And we got Extreme Room 7 with important questions in here. Are you nasty? That's a Fall Out Boy lyric. Yeah, that's a Fall Out Boy lyric. Wait a second. No, I'm getting that confused with Panic at the Disco. Is that an emo crime? Is that a crime for emos? I'm not sure. That's but hello. Hi. Wild LPS. There's always an E in there. I've had the opportunity to say hi to you before, but I am also tripping. I'm still tripping and hi. Hi to you guys. How are you doing today? Before it gets too late in your time zone, Leviathan, let's look at the daily meme. I mean, I'm always seeing these things, whether or not there's a stream. So I've already put an ant on on please do not eat in the library. The ants will get in. They will learn how to read. Then they will get too smart. Knowledge is power. Power corrupts, so ants will take over the world from turning evil. Absolutely what it says. I've known ants before, not too personally. Okay, let's get into this group draw thing. I put the right link. It doesn't have to be a group draw every single time. But I'm in here. Okay, I did put the link. It's all working out super nice. Very extremely nice. Please get set back up all customarily. And can you do the sound of a whale? Actually, so my mom practices whale sounds all the time. Oh no, okay, so that just sounds like the start of a Yo Mama joke. But whale sounds are kind of like woo, woo. It depends on the whale, honestly. I suppose there's also splashing and stuff. Oh, a dolphin is a type of whale. Yeah, I guess so. I'm coughing to death while trying to sketch and also learn crochet. Oh, it's cool that you're learning crochet and sketching. My condolences on the coughing to death. Happens to the best of us, to the all of us. Happens to the everyone. Coughing to death. Moths will take over the world. I love this train of thought of moth, and I want to try with y'all so bad, but I'm dreadfully tired. My goodness, man, go to sleep, like a plank of wood, like a heavy grocery bag, like a person who happens to be sleepy also, honestly. And I'm sure that it I don't know, can't be any help to sleepiness that I keep wandering over here all late. I put on a timer every single action that I take. So I know by now that it takes me exactly a half an hour from when I sit down here to make myself a new thumbnail and everything. Why does it take half an hour? I don't know. It could actually be faster. I've been editing images for ages. Okay, what am I drawing up in here? I guess I'm going for a bit of a self-portrait. I'm kind of wondering what the best thing to put in a sona is. A persona, a thing that depicts you as an artist. Some artists will just draw a little cat or something, and let that express them. And this, I say some artists, but then also furries are known for doing this. And sleepy like a banana. That's a type of sleepiness. You ever be sleepy like a banana? So this is just a quick hello before I drift off into the abyss. Please get good sleep. Egg pie, I messed up my sleep schedule, and it's unbearable. So you gotta get that good rest. Farewell, and see you around. Thanks for saying hi. Weird lengthy goodbyes as I go off on a tangent in the middle of saying things, and I have no idea what I would put with my persona. Right? It's it's in the name, but it's such a personal thing to do, such a personal thing to be. I don't know. And I'm currently eating saltwater taffy right now. That stuff is delicious. I love having that stuff. Lately, for some reason, when I eat a sticky candy, I'm very happy because when I eat a sticky candy, my reaction is yippee, woohoo, sugar, I love this, yeah, that's the best. But also, it gets stuck to the side of my teeth, and then it won't come off immediately, and then there's like this burning sensation as if it's pulling off part of my teeth. I don't know what's causing this. It's just started happening. It's like, I like today's thumbnail. That's a really interesting discussion. I'll be sleeping through. Farewell, buds. Farewell to you. The biggest farewell as we go into these things, and a persona is fun to think about. Just figuring out how to represent yourself. And it's like, doing a self-portrait is kind of in the same vein. Kind of the same thing as that. Many good nights to Egg Pie. Rest well, child. And Cambodian Dancer is here. Well, hello to you. Whether it's your first time here or if you've been here before, it's a free form kind of chat. It's like I have some topic ideas, but also it's small in here, and it's gonna stay small, I bet. So whatever is on your mind is the topic, as I try to figure out how I would want to represent myself a little. So it's like webtoon artists in particular have a I don't know, they'll go for a very not so detailed persona, and usually it turns out a lot better in here. And thank you, affirmation buds. We got some sugar appreciation in here. Yes. That's like, my family took a little vacation over to California, a little road trip type of thing, see what there was to see, and for some reason the vacation time lined up at the exact time that California was getting a hurricane for the first time in like 82 years or something. And so in my normal packing, I also started to pack cans of soup and stuff because I was looking at the weather warnings, and the weather warnings were saying, well, maybe you won't be able to use the roads or go outside. And I'm like, well, we're vacationing into maybe a regular disaster zone. For some reason, it didn't turn out to be that bad. Like, in the area we were in, we could still use roads and stuff, but I brought cans of soup, and then I was looking around at the different foods that we had, and that's how this is related to what's in the chat. Sugar. Apparently, 1 jar of frosting can technically sustain your body for an entire day. If you're my exact height, then if it could sustain my body for an entire day. Technically, that's all 3 meals in 1 sickening sweet can of sugar frosting. That's all of them. So naturally, I mean, I kind of wanted to pack that just a little bit because, I mean, it doesn't take up a lot of space, and then it gets you for one entire day. And how many days was the hurricane going to be in there? Just 2 days, and so that's half of all the days, so I wouldn't have had to pack basically anything. It would take 3 cans of soup to equal the energy that you would get from the frosting. But then you would also need 3 cans of soup to cure yourself from the poisoning of the frosting. Okay, so it is your first time in the chat. I always go off on a tangent. Maybe you're already gone. I don't know. Either way, hi, and maybe bye, and maybe hi, and Sage Michael Jackson fan, hello to you as well. Whether it's your first time or you've been here before, hello to you. The topic could be anything you want. I will get distracted in the middle of it because that's my favorite hobby to do. Okay, my first favorite hobby is to disappear for 2 months or more without telling anyone. Super relaxing. Everybody try that out. My second favorite hobby is getting super distracted. My hobbies are very related to each other. Extremely related. So you're on sugar right now with that saltwater taffy. The Phantom of the Opera is here, inside your mind. My life is enriched from knowing Phantom of the Opera songs. And also, I guess since there's new people, that doesn't happen a lot, but if anyone feels like drawing on this canvas, there's a link to this in the description. The link at the top of it. I am partially figuring out how I want to draw myself. Okay, that's also figuring out what I want from an art style, but it's also figuring out what I want from a little representation. Some people draw a little box or something, or a little paper bag, and okay, yeah, the frosting rant went on for a second, and we got the only thing in my mind is an empty, unending void that, I have Beetlejuice the musical on my mind, and they have a song that's a little bit about an empty, unending void. That's, so this is very thematic. This is basically telepathy, to have an empty void in your head, and also a song about an empty void in my head, basically telepathy. We got, who's your favorite Owl House character? Okay, yeah, topics going on in there. Okay, so it's... I think. Wait, I've answered this before. Why am I still hesitating when somebody asks it? But probably Ida and Rain. I think partially it's like I just love the character design going on with Rain. Just love the whole vibe. Just love what's going on there. That's so because I've thought about this before, it makes me want to take it in a new direction. Who's the favorite Owl House character? Who's the favorite Owl House character? I mean, I guess a new direction to take this would be, how could you make a character more favorite? Or how could the show have possibly ruined a favorite character if it wanted to? If the writers hated me personally and were like, I love ruining your favorite characters because I hate you. This doesn't happen a lot. So I can't really expect that to happen, but I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about. And oh my gosh. Oh, almost missed saying hi to Froggy3. Hello, hi. I hope you're doing well these days. Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh. And going through here with some Phantom of the Opera lyrics just a bit. My power over you grows stronger yet. Honestly, it's great to find really dramatic lines and then try to repurpose them for mundane situations. Like, my power over you grows stronger yet. That could absolutely be something to say when you've cooked food for your family and they're hungry and you, offer it to them and then take it away a little. My power over you grows stronger. And you should have seen the Discord chat yesterday. I bought Egg by Soul for $10 and a medium-sized glass of ice water. But I noticed it got a little busy in there. Sometimes I'm like, oh, there's something going on. It's time to chime in. And then I'll get distracted for 2 to 3 business days. It's, I'll be seeing things, but like unsure of when to pop in. And then the moment is like slipping away from me. And getting into a full-on song, going through things. Am I still considering what the favorite Owl House character and also Hi Chainsaw Maniac? How are you doing? Is the anime series development going well? I mean, okay, that's a large question. That's a large loaded question. That might not be something that people are able to answer very quickly as I try to draw a little persona. I've thought about a button nose before. Button nose, great big eyes. That's one way to do things. Also, this is not my usual drawing program up in here, up in this canvas. And so even though I've popped in here to do this business, to do some little drawings and figure out how it all works, I have way less control than I usually do. You'd think that I could get used to it. Favorite Owl House character, though, I still consider it. And we got you're doing good. School has your brain, just braining since it started. Honestly, yeah. I have a school started for me too. I have some good teachers this semester. I think they seem friendly and really willing to help so far. I really appreciate that kind of thing. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm in suspense. I'm waiting for the stress to begin. Exactly. And waiting for the stress to begin is a really excellent way to make sure that the stress begins. Oh no. Full-on lyrics still going on. Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear. That's totally not the tune. It's been a while. Been a minute since I listened to Phantom of the Opera, even though some of the songs, I don't know. It's Phantom of the Opera. It doesn't sound, to the unexpected, unaware observer, it doesn't sound like maybe some of the songs could get stuck in your head, but they do. They get stuck in your head. Well, we got minor spelling mistake detected. Start over. Yeah, I remember people used to get on each other's case about spelling a lot more. I think as more and more and more people started using the internet, it died down just a little. So that's weird to think about. And we got all good. I haven't heard anything from the anime studio yet, but they're balancing multiple projects, so I'll hit them up later probably. Okay, nice. I hope that stuff goes well. There's all these, I don't know, I always hear about projects like getting delayed and stuff, and turning out to be not who they say they were. I'm hoping for the best case scenario. It's not even, okay, this is, it's, okay, I can't stop saying it's not even partway through the words, because then that's just part of word that turns into another word. It's not eat. That's a whole other word. That's a whole other word, so I gotta finish my sentences every single time. I gotta be aware of these things. And are you typing out 2 parts of a song? That's incredible. And we got my friend here in South Africa's comic got picked up by the same anime studio. Oh my gosh, that's an exciting time for South Africa. Then South Africa animation specifically, and ooh, who's the favorite Owl House voice actor? Ooh. So I haven't kept up with the voice actors a lot specifically. Have not kept up with them a lot. However, I've seen some of those clips that are like, can you believe this voice actor is voicing the same character here? You can barely hear it. Or if you can hear it, how did you do it? Because you're so talented at hearing things. Favorite voice actors. the one that sticks out in my mind is, Robinson. That's how that's pronounced, right? Hunter's voice actor. Yeah, he's been in a bunch of other things, and I don't know, I think the range was really impressive last time I checked, so I don't know, that kind of thing is neat. And then Amity's voice actress has been in a bunch of stuff as well, right? Been in some movies, has been Katara. That's, you gotta appreciate people bringing you your favorite characters. Okay, when I had longer hair, figuring out how to draw a sona. When I had longer hair, I would sometimes, and by sometimes I mean one time, draw it in a very pointy ponytail because I wanted to draw pointier hair. I kind of like that design, like that as a design, but very clearly that is not what's going on with me anymore. And we got, look under your bed before going to sleep. Keep a grenade at hand. With that settled, I must leave. Farewell. Goodbye, Mothkin, Leviathan. This is, what a grand title, honestly. What a grand title. Hope you have good dreams. Hope you have a good rest and sleep very soundly. And, and I don't know, this stuff has honestly got me wondering if I want to try again. I know I kind of resigned to starting these streams at like around noon my time, but I'm like considering if I want to try to push it back earlier. I don't know. I got a class on Wednesdays now, so I don't know how that would go. And we got, has such a great range. Hearing him in the Owl House and a bunch of animes, you can barely tell it's him, right? You just the kind of talent that it's awesome to see thriving. You love to see him thriving, and you can do a perfect Hootie voice impression. That's impressive and frightening. Frightening because, I don't know, you can easily joke that a creature such as Hootie might be possessing you. But impressive because, I don't know, a perfect impression. Yes, of course, that's quite a way to be impressed. Okay, and we got, but if they drop my anime, I can always produce it myself. Okay, so no worries. Self-assured, confident. That's honestly the best way to go through life, I guess. Best kind of way to go through life. Like, other people can provide something for you, and it would be nice. It would be a bonus, but if they fail you, if they drop out on a project or anything that you need, you are there. You got yourself covered. Gotta look out for yourself, I guess. And, okay, you can produce it yourself and put your own team together, just giving the streaming service a chance. The strength, the confidence, I'm rooting for you. Ah! Okay, you're doing the infinity spin, pencil spin. How? It's possible to, like, pass a pencil from finger to finger. I feel quite silly now, but it takes like a little bit of practice. What's the infinity? Should I look that up? Is it a very specific one? Pencil spin. Wish I could do tricks. Wish I could do things. Okay, for other folks in the chat, we've got voice actor of King and Hootie, voice Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. There is that. Alex Hirsch. Alex Hirsch being the talent. I think, even though I haven't seen Gravity Falls, judging from like Mitchell's versus the Machines and Owl House, has Alex Hirsch been a writer on Owl House a little? I'm not quite sure about that, but I think I like that guy's writing voice, narrative voice and such. Okay, yeah, I used to draw a ponytail like this, but I don't have long hair anymore. Okay, I mean, I still have long hair, but I have it in a jar in my closet, and so that's no longer a defining character trait, and so I can't really draw that as part of a sona, I guess. I mean I could. It doesn't have to stay updated. And hey, hey Lumity, back at it again with the is it the best name? Sure, you've got the best name. I'm sorry to everyone else. The ship name shall be the best name. And Froggy3 is over here attempting to learn how to change my gender as much as I want with my outfits through research. Ooh, ah! That's honestly such a worthwhile pursuit. I've like thought about, I don't know, changing the gender presentation, figuring out all the looks I'm capable of. Thought about that for years. I wonder how mask I could possibly get and whatever. I wondered about that, but I never actually put in the effort. So I'm rooting for you, Froggy3. Transform, discover what's out there. And you have short curly hair and blue eyes, freckles. Oh yeah, that's something that okay, not freckles specifically, but that is something that I something that I started for like a minute, and then wasn't sure whether to continue drawing subscribers. Yeah, anyone with a description I can draw. Well, I mean, theoretically I can draw. Saying I can draw someone is really different from being able to actually do it. Okay, so do I just wanna put some very very round face up in here? Yeah, I mean that could be an art style thing. Oh no, oh dear, oh. Wanna draw the people. Can I please have more undo button? Please. That's the most amount of undo button that I can have. Okay, pretty sure you're at least slightly underweight. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to check if you're underweight, yeah, I mean, there's the technical measurement with BMI and stuff, where you look up a BMI calculator, put in how tall that you are, and then put in your current weight into the calculator, and it'll tell you if you're considered underweight or whatever. 5.5. Why is everyone either the same height as me or taller? That's but yeah, I used a BMI calculator one time to try and like figure stuff out about that, but but then I got all malnourished. So if you want to check if you're underweight, I guess one main thing to check for is whether you are cold all the time. If you're cold all the time, okay, I've put a very large eye in here. If you're cold all the time, that's a classic sign you might have some under the weights. And we got, oh, how tall am I? Okay, I'm 5 feet, and then 3¼ inches. 5'3¼ . Yeah, that's. I think that's some kind of an average human height. You're cold all the time? My goodness. Well, if you want to stop being cold, there's the classic weight gain trick. I've heard of a method actor who used this. Okay, this is probably not actually a good recommendation, because it's known maybe not to be that healthy, but then again, being underweight can also be healthy. But there's an actor trick that people use to gain weight, which is melting an entire pint of ice cream and then just drinking it. Well, that requires money for a pint of ice cream as well, but sometimes this stuff goes on sale. And then the trick is, after that, you'll probably be warm again. Oh, I mean, to increase warmth, you also want to increase your circulation, I think. You want to just I don't know, go on walks or something like that. Go on walks or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I find it at times very inconvenient to be cold. So, so ever since trying out, I don't know, a range, hello, sudden streak appears. Ever since trying out a range of weights and stuff, I think I like keeping a little bit of fats on me. And we got you're constantly on fire. I mean, Chainsaw Maniac, from the sound of how things are going with the self-assuredness with the anime studio and things looking out for you, it does sound like you're constantly on fire in more ways than one. My gosh, you gotta give props to it. Fist bump through the screen. Blech. I don't. I love being able to hype people up. I'm never sure if it's like too much or it could be more, but I don't know, it's a fun thing to do, hype other people up. You can eat a lot and still be skinny. I think I have a lot of fast burning cells. I really wonder how all this works. And like I wonder if for very thin people like my little brother, he's just skinnying around. I don't know. Sometimes we encounter the strongest wind of our life. Like like it's very windy at the top of a mountain or something. And I've gone there with my family to the top of a mountain and things. And it'll be very windy there. And my little brother, he is so skinny that I am afraid he'll get knocked over by strong winds and such. Well, I just worry about these things. That's your job when you're an older sister. To catch his skinny ass if he flies away. Classic older sister duties. And you chill and various things like that. Good to know that you chill. I'm not entirely sure if I answered the favorite character questions to the fullest. I don't know. That's a funny thing about letting people choose the topic to chat about whatever's on your mind for a small stream direct in the stream. Funny thing about that, I'm plagued slightly with the uncertainty about whether I answer a question sufficiently. Favorite characters, I don't know. So what does it mean to have a favorite character? Like if you watch a bunch of shows and you start noticing what your favorite character is in all of them, you sometimes notice some similarities. Like when the phrasing autism coded started coming around, and when people started using that a lot, like I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's still the best language, if that's good language or something. But when people started using that, I'm like, whoa, that's like a bunch of my favorite characters. Like I really liked, was she a favorite though? Peridot and Steven Universe and stuff like that. And we got Charles Dance Phantom is the sweetest version of the Phantom. Ooh, wait, are you getting into the musical versions? I got to see Phantom of the Opera live just one time. I was really impressed by everything that they're able to bring onto a stage. They brought in the heavy-duty fog machine. And honestly, I wish I could say that about more situations in life. I wish that more situations in life would bring out the heavy-duty fog machine. Okay, what kind of hair darkness is going on? Maybe a light kind of hair darkness. And have you ever heard of the show Just Shoot Me? Oh, I haven't, but I love looking stuff up and finding out about new things that exist. Okay, so so let's Google Just Shoot Me and hope that, oh wow, 1997, huh? Alright, so what's this about? The inner workings of a high-style magazine owned by Jack Gallo. I feel like I've heard the name Jack Gallo before. Ooh, huh, what? Who has hired his quick-tempered but talented daughter Maya to write for the publication, and she gets challenged at every turn by somebody. well, that's neat. That's neat stuff. And that's the good thing about finding older shows. Before streaming ruined it for everyone, they used to make really long shows and you could get lost in them for ages. Has absolutely any new show gone on for 7 seasons since streaming started? Just the best ones, right? Just the biggest ones with the most money. That's so sad to me. That's so sad to me. Please. Please, streaming services, consider dying by my sword. Okay, so neurodivergent characters tend to be my favorite characters, even before I know they're neurodivergent, right? It's like, and for some of these, people just made a little trope based on somebody that they knew, and so they didn't know, they weren't getting diagnosed or anything. They were just like, here's someone I know and they act this way, and here's these tropes that I like, that I identify with. Why do I identify with them? I don't know. And they are this way. Did I say a full sentence just now, or did I mess it up? I'm not sure. I get into a sentence and then I'm in the middle of the sentence and then I'm never sure if I've finished it or not, because I forget where I was at the beginning, where we at, and I do want to watch Love Never Dies. And hi to you, boyo, hi to you. Figuring out how to draw a persona today, but also somebody, Kate Love Sun and Moon here in the chat, did a quick description of the self. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I used to draw subscribers a little bit. I've had that as a segment for just a little while, and can I still do it? I don't know. Hi to you though. And okay, so Kate Love Sun and Moon, you want to watch Love Never Dies? So about the quality of Love Never Dies, it's different. It's still interesting if you like Phantom of the Opera, and judging from, knowing all the songs up in this chat, you like Phantom of the Opera, so it is interesting. The people tend to like it less, and I don't remember a lot from seeing it, but I do remember that it felt a little silly at times. Like Phantom of the Opera already, I don't know, potentially feels silly if you're not used to musicals. But if you are used to musicals, then you can just get in there and have a good time. Wow, this is giving me some Animal Crossing vibes. I don't even go into it very much. Okay, so you've seen some Love Never Dies. Okay. It's definitely interesting. Okay, so we got a little further in the chat. My favorite characters are the hot-headed meatheads who just charge forward and defy all the odds that are stacked against them. That's just you. That's marvelous. Meatheads who charge forward and defy all the odds. That's an essential part. I think. I like that kind of character too. That's different from just a regular meathead. Different from someone in the tropes. This is like protagonists of shonen anime, right? I think the only significant shonen anime that I've seen all the way through was the 2011 Hunter x Hunter. I just watched that I think last year, or was it this year? It might have been this year. Just watched that for the first time ever. It's so high quality. You get this, strong, muscly protagonist. He happens to be 11 in this case. 11, or was it some other ludicrous, tiny baby age? My apologies to 11-year-olds, but I promise that you're gonna get better soon. I don't know, they've made the protagonist this age, but he's so ripped and keeps punching adults and stuff. And adults are also willing to punch this child. It's a very interesting dynamic. Extremely interesting dynamic, I'll say. Okay, so we got short curly hair, but like how much shortness? I don't know. When in doubt, you just put it at another kind of length. Okay. Just put it at a mid sort of length. There's different lengths for different people, different considered longness. And we got Wendy Malick. Oh, plays Nina Van Horn. Wait, okay, Wendy Malick. Okay, I've heard the names before. Okay, I'm way behind in the chat now, but all of this. Okay, so it's fine to call you Kate. Okay, good to know. Do I keep accidentally saying the full username over and over again? A weird habit that goes on in there. We used to roleplay Phantom of the Opera at school. That sounds kind of fun, potentially ludicrous. Why is my first thought with that, did you have multiple phantoms? Because it's like one of the most dramatic parts, so if you got somebody who wants to be dramatic, then you'll have several people gesturing around in the mask saying, "Sing, my angel of music." No, you sing, my angel of music. That's... I'm suddenly in love with multiple Phantom of the Opera idea. Just get all the guys in here. I just realized a character I drew a while ago looks like they lost one of their arms because of my refusal to draw hands, and one arm is thinner and longer than the other. I mean, you can make that into a character design element, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that would be an interesting decision for an artist who can't draw hands yet. All the characters are amputees. I've never seen a young artist go this route, but I kind of want to now. That would turn out interesting, I think. Maybe my trans best friend saw Phantom of the Opera live on Broadway. Oh my gosh, wait. Did it already end? I know it was ending after 30 straight years. I heard stories from the musicians who were playing on Broadway, and they were all like, "Yep, it's not really music to me anymore because I've been here for 30 years. It doesn't feel the same as music to me. I'm a trumpet operator. I'm a violin operator." That kind of phrasing. So that's, I don't know. I really like the music of Phantom of the Opera. It's really good stuff. But also, that's a very funny story to me. Okay, I love Hunter x Hunter. Oh, I miss saying, I'm so behind in the chat. I miss saying hi to Xenogoth. That's how to pronounce it. I hope. And then you're saying, I pronounce my channel name or username Jaro. I'm realizing as I go on that that's not obvious because of the X. So that would be hi Jaja. And yeah, that's okay. I mean, the thing about a name or nickname is that it's got to be identifiable, and that's still identifiable, so that's okay. So hi and welcome, Xenogoth. Here we are in this group draw. I'm drawing a subscriber, and we got going through this stuff. In love never dies. Christine's son is 10, and we talk about Gon and his tall hair versus head. Yeah. Also, it's so funny to me that in Hunter x Hunter, when he powers up a lot, his hair just gets way taller, like a noodle, just noodling out menacingly. I mean, that was an emotionally harrowing moment, and when I was watching it, I couldn't believe they took the 11-year-old in that direction. I'm like, I don't know, just staring at him in horror for like an entire 1 or 2 seasons, being like, your arc after friendship is murder? That's where you're going from friendship to murder, to quenching your bloodlust and need for revenge and justice in this world. There's so much going on in Hunter x Hunter, and, naturally I haven't read the comics, so I only know a fraction of what has gone on in Hunter x Hunter, but even from the bit that I've seen, I can tell that no one else is doing it like Hunter x Hunter. Okay, so you got, hair to your shoulder. Oh, okay, that's, thank you for the detail. As I draw this stuff, I'm not sure if I'll quite get to the shoulder, because I'm just, drawing these tiny little details, and it may be wild sometimes. Anyone can get the hands, child, baby, cat, dog, and I miss saying bye to Froggy 3. I knew it was gonna happen. Well, as always, a very late goodbye. A very late goodbye, even though you're already gone. Froggy 3, goodbye to you. Okay, so Wendy voices Eda Clawthorne. Okay, that's why I remember. Okay, did you start with the Owl House and then go to the old sitcom? Wait, did she still have the same voice? It's a really distinctive voice. Can I do any sort of Eda intonation? Hey, kid. Okay, that's not it. I instantly ruined it. She has a bit of a distinctive raspy voice. Did she still have that back in 1997? Now I'm curious and stuff. I want to... Surely I can find episodes of a 1997 7-season long, very old sitcom somewhere around. I am curious about this stuff now. Okay, so don't worry, we have professional illustrators who still mess up arm proportions. That's something that I don't take enough comfort in, right? As I read so many comics and as I look at, background details of anime and stuff, it's like, you can actually, have all these art things that you're working on. You can have your shortcomings and then look at a teacher on YouTube like Proko or something, and they're so far above you and getting everything right. But you can also then turn away from Proko, the teacher, the instructor, and look at people who get paid to do it, webcomic artists, anime artists, and they are still messing it up. There's a level of quality that people say, yeah, this is good enough, you're getting paid for it. And it's not the same level of quality, the same level of mastery that I gaze directly into every time I look up art lessons. Even though that stuff is very helpful to learn, it's nice to know that you could aim lower. If you wanted to, you could aim lower. That's very nice to know. Okay, so silent X. Some words have a silent X, for sure. Both Jaro and I'm assuming Hunter. I don't know, sometimes I say Hunter x Hunter. Although I'm getting the impression that that's not how to do it. Okay, can I tell you a story? Yes. Okay, I'm a bit behind in the chat now, so I don't know if you're still here. I missed it. Fellow went to go play Roblox. Alright, that's why you try to keep up with things. And second bye to Froggy 3. Okay, that's good to know. I am Uncle Luigi. Here I am once again, caught up in the chat just a little bit. Sort of a little bit. Xenogoth, no idea if you're still answering, but yeah, anyone here who wants to tell a story, feel free to tell a story. Because yeah, it's a free form kind of chat. Whatever you want to be the topic is the topic. Okay. Getting a little bit of hair in here. Is this thing twitching around? What exactly do I have going on that is ruining this stuff? Okay, your hair is slightly darker. Okay, yeah. Not sure. I almost got there on telepathy. Alone. Let's see how this stuff goes. That's fun stuff as I wander around going through this stuff, and I'm still the impression of being 11. I don't know if the main character of Hunter x Hunter being 11 is still in here. Oh, okay, Xenogoth's still up in here. Sure, I would love to hear a story. If you got a story on your mind. I would love to. And okay, so we had, is everyone here? Bi or gay? got some bi, got some Biration. Well, okay, that's not a word whatsoever. If you pan, you also buy. I don't know. That's something that has been typed in the chat just now. I really just, I don't know, leave these things up to people's self-definitions and stuff. Whatever somebody finds useful to describe themselves. It's like I think I've gone from, I don't know, when I was younger, being confused by certain labels and stuff, to being like, wait a second, the labels that I find the most confusing, that I don't understand the most, I'm not even using them. And do I know someone who's using them? I don't know that many people who's using these things that I find confusing. Just one. And so, I don't know. I'm now using this, going through this on a case-by-case basis and just not worrying. Yeah, whatever's going on in your life. If you don't understand something, sometimes the solution is dead ass not to worry about it. That's something other people are going through. Well, now that I've said all those words all in a line, I feel like I've explained that poorly, but here we go. And so I like playing Garlic Phone. I call it Garlic Phone because why not? I mean, yeah, that's fun stuff, funny stuff. Oh, yeah, bangs? Okay, sure. Going through this stuff a little. How much bangs can I put in there? Through the self-descriptions, as I draw just the one subscriber in this journey, and also try to figure out a sona very slowly. And you look for live streams on Gartic Phone every few hours. Oh, right. That's how you first showed up in here, huh? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And, yep, Garlic Phone delicious. I tried to sketch as many characters as I could before my Apple Pencil died. Right, that is making me wonder how my styluses work, because I haven't had one die yet. There's at least one that I've used for a couple of years. Why is this always rotating as I try to go through this? Hello, characters. We got the One Piece on the mind. You know, bizarrely enough, my mom and brother, over a meal or something, started watching One Piece live action together because my brother heard it was good. He hasn't watched or read One Piece, but he heard it was good. And I don't know, we're a little family that hangs out together, and so they were hanging out over a lunch or something and being like, is anything on? One Piece live action. And so now my mother has watched more One Piece than I have. I don't know. One Piece wasn't that high on my stuff to watch list, but I still didn't see this coming. I don't know. Okay, so we got Forbidden Garlic Phone, and when I click the live streams, I see this weird Russian channel, like first or second on the list, right? They always have that current live streamers thing going around. And some of them when I click into there are regulars. Does it only hook up with Twitch? Should I try to, I don't know, announce to the website that I'm doing one? Because I am. I don't know. And it usually had like 10 to 15 people watching. But one day when I was looking on live streams, all right, the story is ramping up. Story is getting some tension. Okay, what else we got in there? Your dad's mom bought you a 3D pen. Wait, dad's mom? I mean, in many scenarios, that's known as a grandmother. Is that a grandmother, or is something else going on in there? Very interesting indeed. Okay. Have I been zoomed into one part of the canvas for so long that it has not been evident that this is a group draw? It's a group draw. Feel free to draw in any part of this place. I'm taking up more space than usual, but I don't know. Just gotta be confident about these things. Okay, here we got. I've also started the live action today. It ain't bad, right? I keep seeing that it's broken the curse of live action anime adaptations. I mean, that's a very that's a very interesting sell. That's a very interesting selling point, and very promising. And I don't know. I'm happy for the One Piece fans who get to experience this decent live action thing. Okay, and we got, you're only on 113 episodes, but the live action made you want to continue. Wait, 113 episodes of reading or the actual anime? Okay, wait, no, I should look up, because that's what I'm wondering. How long is the One Piece live action anime actually? Okay. Gotta remember to watch Just Shoot Me sitcom as well. Get some slight, I don't know, talent stalking on the voice of Edith Clawthorne for a 1997 sitcom, huh? Okay, I'm looking up how many episodes. How the actual anime, there's 113 of One Piece. What? Okay, it made its debut in 1999, and now there's over 1,070 episodes. You ever stand next to something so huge that you're really scared, that you feel really scared, and terrified in the world because you feel small? 1,000 since 1999? We're like, that's like the same age as me. What? That's very frightening. Okay, I've been on that for a moment and missed a couple of things in here. And we got that weird Russian live stream. Had 250k people watching for no reason. Don't know if it was bots or a bunch of Russians. Don't know if it's alt accounts. Whoa, what? Okay, wait, what is the record for concurrent live viewers? Most viewed live stream. Most viewed live stream event. How big does it get? How many people? Okay, so for the largest live streams, I guess it really does go into the millions. I guess. Okay, I guess just 5 days ago, since India launched a moon mission, they've now got the most viewed concurrent live stream, 8 million. That's you can always count on India to break some records. You love to see it. Go to the moon. But wow. That's a terrifying idea. That a stream that could go from, I don't know, enough people that could be in a room to enough people that could be in a city. That's a strange and terrifying idea. Okay, so you got 2 grandmas. How many grandmas do people usually have? I mean, okay, my alive grandmas were 2, and then I also kind of consider if my grandma had a sister, then that's also a type of grandma. Yeah, that's also a grandma. That's more grandmas if you want. But okay, I think math, it doubles with every generation. Why is it taking me so long to remember this? 4 grandmas. People can have usually 4 grandmas, but you can go for more if you're skilled. Okay. Going through this stuff. I'm behind in the chat a little. Okay, it's better than the live actions. That's cool to know. Attack on Titan live action broke you. Right. There's some things that come out, I hear about them for a second, and then I don't hear about them anymore after that. Oh no. Okay, over 1,000 episodes. That's so scary. I don't talk about this a lot, but I'm afraid of the sky. Not a common fear, I imagine, because we can all really get used to the sky being there. We can all generally, as human beings, have exposure therapy, and through exposure therapy, whatever you're afraid of becomes less scary. However, I don't know, sometimes I really take a good look at the sky, and the sky, if a freak scenario were to happen, and if I were to fall into it, I don't know, you wouldn't even be able to see me from the ground. You wouldn't see me whatsoever. I would just be a speck punching into the vapor of a cloud, spiraling out of control, interacting with a behemoth. I don't like any of that. I don't. And sometimes I've had a flying dream where you're flying, and it has that bit of a scary element. And we got, okay, am I caught up or not caught up in the chat? I'm truly wandering all over the place. We should all watch it together during an art jam. The Attack on Titan live action. That's, I mean, watching really bad things together, that's, I mean, some people, I don't know, warn against being a hater sometimes. But it can be a little enriching to be a hater and hate on things together. Okay, I'm redoing this hair yet again. Okay, maybe I want to draw the ears last because I keep erasing them because I keep going in strange directions. So we got, okay, it's like 250,000 people watching that live stream for no reason. I mean, maybe it, I want to say maybe it got shouted out by someone larger, but then what kind of large shout out would even do that? Few people can manage a shout out that big. Okay, and so right now that weird Russian live stream has almost 100k people, 88k. Wow. Well, okay, as I try to draw this hair, okay, like this, there we go. Oh, hey, Frog Kick. Hi. I'm all over the place. Well, that's not unusual. Hardly unusual anymore. That's business as usual on these live streams. Lose my train of thought. Try to get a refund on my ticket for the train of thought. Learn to live. Learn to live with it. This kind of train of thought kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we got, you have no choice. We'll watch it till the end. Oh no. Had to walk out midway tutorial. I mean, if one person has already seen a horrible thing, but you wanna have some really good cringe entertainment, you can find another horrible thing. That's, I'm trying to remember, what's the last thing I had a great time trying to roast? Okay, some shows, okay, Star Wars Rebels. I started watching that with my little brother, and I thought that we were gonna roast it. You know, we're Star Wars fans. We watch the Clone Wars. I like that stuff. Like the stuff going on in there. It's great to see the development of the character Ahsoka from start to finish. Honestly, now that Ahsoka has her own show, it's really weird to reflect on the start of that character. They start her out as a child soldier, you know? Classic start to any story, Hunter x Hunter, all of these things. There's a child, and to represent the conflicts of life, you're gonna put that child in the war. Okay, we got, also, when will you play Garlic Phone? Oh, on, Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. Hopefully this live streaming stuff will continue as consistent as I can make it. But yeah, just tuning into that on Fridays and such as we go through this. And one of your dogs just threw up. Well, that's, I don't know, people always talk about getting a pet and how it's so cute, but you really gotta take care of them in a highly personal manner. Yeah, anyone who you love them, but you also can and would and might have to clean up their vomit, that's I think that's a definition of a family member. You know, it's not blood related, but just someone that you still love, whose vomit that you cleaned up also. So that's a family member. All right, there we go. Nice and smooth with the ears. That's why you layer things on top of each other. What is the last thing that I tried to roast? Okay, some things are roast worthy, but also too painful and like unwatchable. I don't know. Okay, like my mom is watching a couple of things, Vampire Diaries spin-offs, and it is fun to do some running commentary in the background I was just watching those things. Okay, do I want this color for a mouth, or do I want other colors for a mouth? We can have tons of mouth colors. And we got, ooh, you're, you're going to see Eddie Izzard Love in October. Oh my gosh. That's, okay, live action Eddie Izzard. Why does that make me think of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard? Eddie Izzard. Have I heard of? Oh, okay, so not music, but a comedian. Okay, lovely. I haven't seen have not seen lots of live comedy, but I keep watching, I don't know, clips and stuff on YouTube and stuff. I definitely I don't know, I like comedy. I like studying it, how it works and stuff like that. Okay, and we got, there are movies that are horrible but entertaining to watch, but Attack on Titan live action is the type of movie that categorizes as let's not talk about this movie ever again. I think as I tried to continue watching Star Wars animation because Rebels turned out to be good, you got Found Family, and they're doing something that my child self would really love. They're like, first of all, living on a little spaceship as if it's an RV or something, and then they take the spaceship into the atmosphere, and they have like training, because they are Jedi, of course. They have training on top of the spaceship in the clouds, and connect as Found Family, but also it's training serving a purpose. I just think that visual, training in the clouds on your little RV or whatever the hell, that's charming as hell. Any fantasy story that takes me to a fanciful location, instantly I'm a little more in love with it. Absolutely. The next Star Wars animated series, Star Wars Resistance, was too painful. I've heard that there's some good parts in it, but I think I would have to be physically sick. I would have to be physically sick and maybe at some kind of low point to go through this series. So that doesn't rule it out, but it also made me feel bad. And so there's a very specific thing going on there. Okay, I think that's how you spell a name. And we got drawing, kind of reminds me of Camp. Oh, I'm actually drawing Kate from the chat over here, from some description. These colors that I'm choosing for this style of drawing are definitely turning out slightly campish. Did I watch all of Camp? I watched at least one season, but now I can't quite remember. Okay, do I want a tiny detail in an ear? Maybe. Yeah, it's looking fine. It's not quite the style that I was expecting, but it's going all right. So I can't remember if Camp had another season, but they did have like that song that still goes around. Think I might be better than you kind of thing. And I don't know, that lives on. Definitely that is living on beyond Camp. And, oh, skipped your message. Okay, you have school, and when will you play Garlic Phone? Oh, okay, well, at the very least, I didn't skip that one. I had said that it's on Fridays for Garlic Phone, and you have school. Oh, okay, so you have school on the Fridays. I'm doing this around the same time. I don't know, I've wanted to do things upon request. Okay, I mean, the next stream is Wednesday. Well, I don't know what day it is for everyone around the world. Right now for me it's Monday. And so next stream is gonna be the day after tomorrow. And I don't know, should that be a Gartic Phone Day? I do like to do requests, because I don't know, this whole stream thing, it's I'm basically only doing half of this, because I would say that you guys are the other half. Okay, yeah, it's such a big camp obsession, right? At some point I was definitely reading a bunch of fan fiction for that, and then for some reason it just dropped off the face of the earth for me, but it's still there, right? It's still there. Would they have taken it off YouTube? Surely not. Don't do that to me, please. I made, after a while of not making playlists, I decided to make a new playlist of all the music that I'm discovering this year and all of the stuff that I'm listening to very frequently, and and all of that stuff. And there's already videos being removed from that playlist that I just started making, and I don't know what they are. They're not telling me what they are. Hello, Lumity. Just putting the little hearts around. That's inspiring. That's inspiring. I want to take a little canvas tour. Take a little canvas tour. Give everyone the appreciations. Whoa. There's a tiny ghostly mungus in here. That's some Inuyasha thoughts up in here. And okay, you drew Ida and all versions of the fandom. Garrick, Merrick, Larrick. You're combining their names. That's I was transported to an alternate dimension for a second, where that's the Phantom's name and not just all of these other things. Okay, just put some little hearts on here. Has anyone else seen the show Cheers? I've only seen the theme song, and I know about one actor from Cheers. Man, all of this stuff has me wondering what actors expect these days, since shows don't go on for as long. Hello, Ida. Hello, Ida. Favorite in the world. Hello, Ida. Little hearts. Hearts on everything. Hello, artists. Every artist get a heart. That's positivity that you gotta spread in the world. Hello. Is it a little scary face? You can have a little love as well, naturally. Naturally, you can have a little love. And we got, okay, Camp is still on YouTube. I think just recently they're making a new season, so I'm excited for that. Whoa. All of these things that, I don't know, start getting a new season that I haven't caught up with. I definitely feel like I've had several different phases of discovering new things to watch and stuff, and that was fine to fill the times when I was running out of things to watch. But after discovering everything, I've found that I've discovered too many things, and now I have no idea how to keep track of them all. And what digital art is this? Oh yeah, this is link in the description if you want to join. This is a Magma. I'm not really used to drawing in this program, even though I've done it a few times now, and it does lag a bit, but it's cool stuff. All right, touring the canvas. Oh right, on the I've basically wandered off from I don't know, the thumbnail topic. Wait, no, I'll go back over. I've switched over too quickly. I've switched over more quickly than I meant to. Oh no, now it's loading. Now it's loading all like this. Okay, and so we had got, has anyone else seen the show Cheers? I think it was on Netflix, but it seems to have disappeared. Honestly unfair. It's, I don't know. Streaming seemed like such an innovation. Okay, hearts, and it's all in black and white on this page so far. So I'll put just a tiny little dark heart just like that, so it matches what you're doing. Hearts. Streaming, it's on demand, but it's so impermanent. They're just erasing things at the drop of a hat. Honestly, is that just going to be the other side of on demand from now on? Okay, so other ways to do a type of persona are to just do some kind of thing with an eye. Like there's a little dark silhouette with an eye. Okay. And I hope that had answered the question of what digital art is this, or was that asking about the art style? Okay, that could be different things depending on what's going on in there. And we got, I forgot if Hunter x Hunter was the only anime you've seen or the only shonen. Okay, I've seen One Punch Man season 1, and that was the first one of that I'd seen, and I had started watching part of Demon Slayer. Yeah, I think it's Demon Slayer is the name. And then I don't know, I had seen figurines and art of Nezuko, and I thought because of the figurines and because of the art and stuff, that meant she was a popular character. And so I thought that this show, and I was getting the wrong impression, had a female character that everybody liked and was well liked, and she was in fighting poses, so maybe she was fighting. I didn't know that Demon Slayer couldn't write women, and that they were going to shut her up for the entire, they were literally going to put a gag in her mouth and have her play the same role as a dog would, so not speaking, just attacking, emotional support for the guy protagonist. That's on me for having the wrong expectations. I just I don't know, made it like halfway through a season of that, and then I was like, I don't know, wandered off to do something else, cause I was like, whoa, maybe I'll be ready for this another time. I wasn't ready for it today. You can't write women. Okay, I'll just take myself a little break from that. Okay, and so we got, streams and stuff. Okay, what's the, wait a second. Okay, Xenogoth, the last message showing up from you is go to a timestamp. However, also hi Sheep Boss Studios. Hi to you. Hi. We've got some slight anime discussion, and the other thing that I was trying to do is maybe draw a persona, and it's a group draw. Link to join is in the description if you so desire. How are you doing today? The topic can be anything that you wish if you want. Nezuko is there, but not really active. Not a lot of female shonen main characters. I'm just... it makes it all the more stand out when somebody actually does it. It's like I don't want to get my hopes up anymore, but when I go into the shonen anime and somebody is capable of writing a female character, it's so impressive. I want to see it. It's a sign of the qualities. Has somebody added a very tiny body? Yeah, it makes sense. What kind of sona would I do? I keep looking up at this art that I've already made. I've made some little collages where I made some paper butterflies and stuff. I don't usually see people have like a butterfly persona. Usually they go for a cat, a dog, or a square. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a butterfly that both has a unique silhouette and not a lot of detail. Do I want to be, I don't know, tied to butterflies for the rest of forever though? Okay, that's not what it has to mean. It doesn't have to mean that. But also it could. It very much could. Okay, going through the various stuff, and we got, she's a demon, she has the muzzle to help her to not give in to her demon urges, right? No doubt that Demon Slayer is a quality show, and they do have in-universe explanations for why they, out of universe, decided to write her exactly the same as a dog. It's all very well explained, but I had different expectations going into it, and that's always a recipe for getting let down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got change to live chat or you won't see my messages. Okay, and also some things, another tiny body is appearing. Also, sometimes things get censored. Is it on top chat or live chat? Okay, let's see if we can fix this business. Your favorite shonen anime is Gintama, my all-time fave, and oh, shark sona. Ooh. I want to draw one just to see how it would go. Okay, live chat. Is anything else visible if I go to live chat? Or is it just mysterious censoring if I go to live chat? Oh dear, I believe that it has not shown up. My goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. There are some auto filters that I don't entirely know. Okay, so we got Gintama. I've heard good things about that. I think heard good things about it. It's this constant list of, I don't know, things that I hear are good that you gotta catch up on. What is it? How does it? How goes it? What's the favorite qualities of it? Or most severe thing that happens. Oh, okay. So that's, I guess, when asking people for a recommendation, I don't know. It's interesting to find different ways to phrase the question, because recommend me a show is a really broad statement, right? Potentially very vague. But if you say, did any part make you scream out loud, or what's the most extreme thing that happens in there, give me a spoiler, then sometimes that can create more interest, I think, maybe. Going through this stuff. Okay, Shark, my favorite shonen anime is probably Full Metal Alchemist, but Jujutsu Kaisen is slowly moving up the ranks. Fun stuff. I'm trying to remember if I've watched any more. So, Ouran High School Host Club, different genre, not shonen. Okay, do I have a favorite one? The most recent shonen one that I watched was Hunter x Hunter. One Punch Man got me into watching a bit more anime, just a little, but I absolutely can't ignore the cohesive, impressive story that Hunter x Hunter tells. It's just doing everything so well done. So even though I value things that make me laugh a lot, I value that stuff a lot, maybe it would win out over One Punch Man in a ranking of the two that I've seen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so looking up Gintama, what's it? Oh, it's a parody of something? A parody of classic shonen anime and best-selling manga. That's, oh my gosh. That always seems like a good starting point for something, right? One Punch Man is also a parody of these things. I'm assuming, it's probably not the same, not a similar vibe, but you gotta be aware of tropes, I think, to make a real masterpiece. I don't know. Make a masterpiece. Okay, put this butterfly here. Okay, and here we're going through this stuff, and that's, I also really want to watch Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, I've been spoiled on some things. I know that there's a mad scientist, and he fuses his daughter with a dog. He creates the Dogter. I have been spoiled on that part of Full Metal Alchemist, but I don't know, I still hear a lot of good stuff about best of all time show type of thing, and really worth watching. Okay. And yesterday we used furry faces to describe a war. Oh, in Gartic phone type of thing. And more recommendations going on. Watch Glitter Force. Okay, sure. Going through stuff. Back when, before I started doing these streams, and I was wondering how they would go. Okay, Glitter Force. I was like, okay, so if no one shows up, and I gotta be prepared for this, no one showing up, gotta be mentally prepared for this. Oh, Precure, I have somebody, I keep watching seashells on the seashore rap that somebody set to clips of Smile Precure. It's so quality, and for what? She sells seashells by the seashores, but the value of those shells will fall. Due to the laws of supply and demand, no one wants to buy his shells if there's loads on the sand. Just a good song up in there, okay. And we got, I've never seen One Punch Man, but I would agree. Hunter x Hunter is another favorite of mine. I think the last Shogun I watched was Trigun and Mob Psycho. That was another thing. I think I full on wanted Mob Psycho to be a reaction series. Mob is always a character that I hear about where people are like, here is my favorite autistic character. I don't know Mobtistic. I don't know if he's like canon autism, just that he's canon very psychic. But I don't know, I really wanted to watch that, and then I put it off because I was like waiting for the right time, and hopefully I haven't seen too many spoilers. It's been years of actually dodging spoilers left and right. But I don't know, it's got that scammer mentor dynamic, adult who scamming around. Has the sentence I was saying completely dissolved? After a couple of stutters, I gotta acknowledge if it's dissolving or not. Okay, we got Watch Fullmetal Alchemist, specifically Brotherhood. It's really good. And the dog spoiler, luckily, isn't a huge thing in the plot. Okay. Not a huge thing. Just some casual trauma we can all have. Okay. And we got, bye to you, Lumity. Oh, I miss saying bye. And you've gone away. Well, late goodbyes to the ghost of you. Okay, and we got, Mob Psycho and One Punch Man has the same author, right? Yeah, that was same author and then similar art style. Wow, I can't believe I've been thinking about these for so long. That was part of why I wanted to watch it too. Thinking about them for so long that I fully forgot this detail. Okay, so we got The Promised Neverland. Yeah, heard decent things about that too. I think the most of a show that I ever watched all in one sitting was probably definitely Star Trek, and then other shows now, if I want to watch them, I don't know, it becomes like I try to watch them over a mealtime, because, I don't know, you're just sitting there, so you find something to accompany you for the next, I don't know, couple of months, 6 months of lunches or something. Okay, The Promised Neverland, write all this stuff down, because you never know when the next good show, Neverland, you're gonna find is, and you know what, FMA, write that down too. Okay, so playing with viewers, react to that. Okay, and then is that on YouTube? I hope so. And one is a good storyteller, right? I honestly, pretty inspiring too. I'm so afraid of storytelling still. Has not changed from last week, where I also said that I'm very afraid to follow my dreams and maybe fall short of them. Okay, copying this thing with the strawberry, dare we say the sparkle. Going on over here to the YouTubes. Okay, you demonetized the Woomy? Well, now I'm not sure if I should trust you about this stuff. My goodness gracious. Oh no. Okay, so let's just go through this stuff. Okay, there's the Woomy. What? Hey. If I go in there, then I don't know, someone's getting demonetized, then the consequences will also be mine? Like some kind of contagion? Well, that's spooky. That's very spooky. I don't know. I could put it on my phone. I guess. And then it wouldn't be on here. Wouldn't be live on the live. Also, this thing started a recording just as soon as I went in there. Okay, so we're going through all of this. Please stop recording, little thing. Please quit that. Do that out. Okay. Going through this stuff, and let's do a very controlled type of reaction. Very controlled type of reaction wherein I see whatever this thing is, but not on the big screen. I miss saying goodbye to Boyo because I'm all over the place with this stuff. Well, late goodbye to you, Boyo. I hope you're getting a very good sleep. Goodbye to you. Good sleep to you. Okay, and definitely the main character. Whoa, hello, Gato Wonton, aka the Fat Cat. Hello to you. Yeah, whether it's your first time stopping by or if you've been here before, whatever's on your mind can be the topic because it's a small stream up in here. Okay, I am reacting to. I'm reacting to a bit of a thing. Okay, you better not be tricking me. You better not be playing, I don't know, pranks and whatnot. Where do we go? What do we do? I think I'm seeing something entirely new. Here we go with all of this. Okay, wrong way. Just going through this stuff. Does it show me if I right click things that I've already... No, it doesn't. It does not show me things that I've already seen in here. Okay, so searching that again. But hi, hello to you. I don't know if you're still here because I can't actually see when people leave or don't leave. Yeah, I don't really have the live counter of people's names and stuff. Don't really. Ah, damn it. This thing has started up again. I've really got to fix every single thing, and I'm not really fixing every single thing as I go through life, as I go through these things. Okay. And going to a 25-second. What could it be? Well, I mean, I guess it's up in here. I guess it's up on the YouTube. Hopefully that's very safe. How much volume can I have? This much volume, hopefully not too loud. Oh. Gartic phone stress. Really relatable. Okay, so we're... Wait, really? Are you kidding me? At the point. Is something happening on the screen in the chat and I just can't see it because YouTube has seen fit to give me... It has seen fit to give me approximately 2 pixels to see. 2 pixels to work with. Yeah, what is... going on in here? Give me more pixels. I love having pixels. Oh, can I handle HD or can I not handle HD? Oh, okay. So let's look at this stuff. Very crisp, very clear.
No, it wasn't wrong. Did I mess up? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm tired of drawing. Oh my god. Sorry, but Hitler again? Okay. I'm kind of tired of drawing as well.
And so, like, does the streamer just actually draw it? We're simply Hitlering around? I guess I'll... So, thing about me, I got no attention span. Well, that feels bad when I'm looking at something somebody else has recommended. That feels bad when someone else has recommended something. Am I going around in here? And so I watch every single YouTube video that I can at twice the speed. And so how is this going? You just draw your own self? That's... You're getting references of the Hiddle too? you're hiddling not just a little, but a lot. The I that's the kind of humor you're into. I go for other things usually. How long does that go on? Just getting the reference pictures? Just, oh, okay, goes on for 2 minutes. There you are, all stashed up. The, it's, I mean, it's funny that's very funny to you. I love finding out about different types of people in the world. I I love finding out about different types of people. It's a great way to be, great way to do all of this, and I don't know how to react to that. Right? After several messages in a row, we react to to a little anime girl agreeing to draw a little Hitler mustache on herself. I don't know. There's so many ways I can phrase this, right? I'm primarily into different stuff. Primarily into different stuff. I don't know. Can I even remember? Can I even remember the last good Hitler joke that I heard? Oh, it was that Hitler once went to a fortune teller and asked, "When will I die?" And the fortune teller tells him, "On a Jewish holiday." And he asks, "Which one?" And the fortune teller says, "Whichever day you die is gonna be a Jewish holiday." That it's several lines in a row for that one, but that one is the last one that made me laugh, I think. And since then, I don't know what like what in the world does that last clip fall into? Is it just draw a little reference image of the guy that we all decided to dump on for a bunch of years? I don't know. This is some old content. I'm surprised Suumi was even allowed to say that name without getting demonetized, right? And now I've said it several times in a row. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Who knows what's going on? We just go through these things. We just see these things. Okay. Not knowing how to react to something. and just drawn, yeah. It's just an anime girl drawing herself with the features of the monster of the most monstrous single leader in recent history. and it is funny to think of someone that way, because I don't know, it kind of implies this agreed upon state. Like maybe somebody is more monstrous, but we're not really. But here's the single monster that several nations agreed to dump on. I don't know. I'm not a historian, and so you just gotta cease. Just gotta cease. Very much. Just gotta cease these things. And we've got Big Man 76 entering this thing. All right. Did I miss anything else in the chat? Okay, I didn't. I'm here touring around on this other screen. And when in the world do I want to wind down this? When do I want to wind this down? This stream down. I started this stream and I'm making little lines on accident. Starting this stream a bit late. All right. So which one's cooler? Shadow Force or Glitter Force? Oh, have I heard of Shadow Force? Well, not just. I want to be able to contribute to conversations and stuff. Want to be able to contribute to conversations, but I don't know. I haven't seen Shadow Force. Shadow Force. Oh, okay. Wait a second. It's several things. There's an arcade game. There's a Pokemon Go thing. And then there is a specific episode of Glitter Force. It's a good question. Which one is better, Shadow Force or Glitter Force? Which one is cooler? Okay, zooming out because we're writing about the Glitter Force just a little. Okay, you still can't draw hands? Oh my gosh, we all discover our limits here. Okay, and there's, hello Glitter Force, guest starring up in here. It's, it's, on the one hand, because I'm still thinking character design thoughts, is not my favorite kind of character design, the early 2000s, around then anime. On the other hand, I can't deny that it's good character design because they're all very distinctive. Look at them all standing out. Whenever I try to design human characters, I'm like, you know what? I should put some bright color in there. I should make it a little less human. And we got... oh, okay. And so this is Xenogoth, I'm assuming. The video of a channel called Slappa. YouTube doesn't let you write that. The one with no title. I mean, okay, so I have written in here. You can make me react to anything. The if I think it's a little bit late to introduce rules, right? It's a little bit late to introduce rules, but nevertheless, if I think your taste sucks a little bit, maybe I could limit you to 1 per stream. I'm sorry for my blunt phrasing here, but this last clip that you said to react to is the same person, right? Same person in here. I don't know, it sucked a little bit. I wouldn't go out of my way to see it anywhere else. Yeah, it kind of sucked, so that's, yep, we've discovered my limits. We've discovered my limits. When something sucks, I think it sucks. Okay, going through all this. Okay, it's a silly cat video. Okay, so it's you. Okay, so it's your suggestion. Oh, okay, so going around in there. Okay, sure. 1 per stream. And so it's not the same one. Big man fan. Okay, so let's see this, other things. Other suggestions, other types of things going on. Let's see, first of all, what can I expect? Going in here. 100k subscribers, and is this, can I find a, oh, okay, 50 seconds, looking pretty good, I love when a cat video is 50 seconds, that's great, let's go for it, let's see it, okay. Ignore my name. I forgot about my Magma account. All right, fair. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not limiting one person to one video reaction suggestion. I'm just going around in here. Wow, 100k subscribers from 10 videos. Wow, you're doing good for yourself in this world. Naturally. I mean, just show me an image of a cat. Do I want to subscribe having not seen any videos but only having seen an image of a cat? I'm considering it, but let's see this. Okay, Big Man is a character from Splatoon, and will this load for us? I forgot I had it sped up. I'm getting a lot of a very intense, a highly intense amount of cat all at once. But no, I've seen, it's nice to see him remix. I've seen some of these clips before. Little Dancy cat. It makes me want to get a cat. You know, all cats are the internet star. You don't know this immediately because the cat throws up and eats its own hair and loves to regurgitate hairballs. That doesn't seem like star power. But you need to know it's star power. Okay. And you got this, and you got Phantom of the Opera memes. Oh, is that another thing to react to? Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I tried to even look at Wattpad. Do they still need you to have an account to look at things. I think that was a, I don't know, was an old thing. Okay, look at your live stream thumbnails and see which one is the goofiest. I mean, I've definitely got some goofy ones in there. Okay, so it's just going off talking in the middle of, hi. It's, I played it, and yet I am pausing again to escape the sheer volume. Please, may I have a normal amount of volume? Yes. Why is there is gun emotion, but there is cat emotion? What happened? Hey, is that normal? Please. What happened to him? Hello. I want a cat. My family member is deathly allergic and would literally die if I got a cat. Look at this little meow meow. It's so damp and pathetic. I'm for real gonna cry. Partially because you just killed that cat at the end of it. The hell is getting suggested to me? Wombats. For some reason also, it's always my instinct to like read the comments of everything. That's a bad habit. That is a bad habit, and I should not indulge that habit. Okay, wait. You're making cat jokes, but while also being good at the video game. Look, either be funny or be good at things. Just pick one. Don't be both, or I'll get too jealous to live. Okay, and so we got look at your live stream thumbnails and see which one's the goofiest. Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think any of them are too particularly goofy. I freaking forget where to go for these things. I want to go through the yes, I have it in the links. Gotta watch where to click for these things. Okay. Sage Michael Jackson fan. So I can't tell when people are still here. So double hello, because I thought you disappeared. Hello, there goes my voice. Voice noises. I have some favorite thumbnails that I've drawn. You know, we've got the child stabber thumbnail. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff when there's a child stabber thumbnail. And I don't know if this one from 4 days ago makes anyone else laugh, but it does make me laugh when there's trying to find, I don't know, the neurotypical version of the autism creature while I was drawing it. But looking at it now, did I just draw the world's ugliest person? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Sometimes it goes that way. The rest of them, I don't know, we had cut down on some of these. Cut down ever since, I guess, about a month ago. Yeah, and so, yeah, I don't know. I might make some of them listed again, but I unlisted a bunch of them. Oh my god, there's a very small t-shirt on this enormous head. Okay, going through this stuff. Okay, hairless cat is an option for the I don't know, cat allergies. However, people who are allergic to cats are often allergic to the dander of the cat. So the dander is like little flaky skin flakes. Well, I mean, that's a little terrifying, right? That's a little horrifying. What about a cat is so specific in the dander that you would specifically be allergic to it? It's just evil dust for your immune system. Evil dust kind of thing. Okay. Is the person who suggested to draw a shark still in here? I do not know. Okay. And we got Miles Morales should have made it to a thumbnail. Yeah, oh my gosh. I did have Miles Morales for one thumbnail. I don't know. I might bring some of them back. Yeah, I think I'll bring some of them back. Okay, so character sort of persona idea. You know, it's not really as simple as it gets. But a butterfly with just full on a face. Ew. Ew. Okay, I'm coming up with ideas for an artist sona. Pardon the silence as I gaze into this thing's eyes and it gazes back at me. But the minute I completed this face, it became very clear that this is the stuff of nightmares. Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god. A woggy. Okay, the 9th latest live stream is the goofiest one because the viewers drew it. Ah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. 9th latest, huh? That's, oh yeah, that is 9. That is 9. There is a wolf in here. There's several things going on in here. We have safe and evil ways to order food, and yeah, it's decently goofy. We got a pretty good wolf in there. And we got, to get things straight, there's only 1 reaction per person, and there's a max time of the video. Oh, just to be sure. Oh, there is a maximum time of the video. Sometimes I try to wind it down at 2. Today I might go for a bit longer. Okay, so Gato Wonton, your last suggested video was not psychologically burdening to me at all, and it was a cat. I really appreciate that. And so yeah, feel free to suggest another one. I trust you a little now because it was good. Okay, and how we got how about She-Ra and the Princess's Power? Oh, as things to watch, or in terms of character design. Okay, like things to watch. If I ever react to a full-on show, it'll probably be on Twitch or something. a little destroyed about. I'm a little worried about destroying this channel. Okay, but I don't know, Twitch, that's a fresh start kind of thing. Fresh thing to go for. And we got, do you still remember that weird Russian live stream that I told you about? Yeah, is that still going on? Is that live, concurrently live with us, that Russian live stream? Is that live right now? We got She-Ra and Voltron. Got me into fandoms at a young age and ruined my life too. Wow. Yeah, is it too personal to ask, how did it ruin your life? Okay, I mean, now that I hear myself saying that out loud, I can see how that could get to be a very personal question. Yeah, nobody answer things if you don't feel like it. That's the rules. Okay, so that strange Russian live stream has 69k people watching it now. Lamau. Haha, funny number. Me when there's a funny number. Okay, we got, do you like your reaction? So if you ever decided to Twitch, I'd be there. Right, I'm not sure quite how to do it, but I don't know. I started a reaction channel because I just keep watching things and also screaming. So if it's the editing process that mostly trips me up, then if I want it to be recorded, should it go into streaming? I'm not sure about these things. Maybe. Okay. I've tried to draw a shark right now. This looks like a lizard. I mean it could still be a lizard. Okay, like what kind of animal do I love the most? And we got, okay, it ruined your life because mostly the whole clan shipper thing in Voltron became such a big thing to the point where people sent broken glass to the producers. Ooh, oh, why do these extreme fandom stories always end up with sending a sharp thing to threaten somebody? Okay, wow, whatever creature I've drawn here, it's no longer a lizard. A lizard doesn't have things like that. I'm loving the big eye as I try to figure out what I want from a sona. I'm not loving the two very big eyes on the back of a butterfly grinning directly at me. I didn't even know that was a thing that would freak me out until I created it with my own evil hands. Whoa. Going through this. But yeah, before watching Voltron, I heard so much about clans this and clans that. I thought that there was going to be way more content about them in the actual show itself. I thought for sure it was going to be all together like that. And you got most fandoms I'm in have like 10 people active. Sounds potentially peaceful, potentially lonely. Okay, we got this stuff too. And okay, so it's on YouTube, and so that's where the live stream is. And now this is really out there, but the thing you drew looks like something from Full Metal Alchemist. Wait, like the lizard thing? Oh dear, your trick too. The ship still has a place in my heart, but the fandoms are a mess. Yeah, and the showrunners. Oh, that's something that I wanted to remember. Something that I watched with my little brother. Well, I mean, okay, the people that I was talking about it to are long gone now, but I'll get it out since it's on my mind. Show that I had a great time roasting. Voltron! That's the most fun part about watching Voltron. Staring at their universe-altering consequences, staring at all of these very pretty anime boys who are about to cry and going, "Oh, the universe is ending again. You better have friendship about it." And then and then cheering for that. And then it's, I don't know, in order to properly roast something and have a good time roasting it, I think you gotta love it a little, but also love what it could be if it would just get its act together a little bit more. Because there's the, Voltron was so much fun, but it also had bumpy parts in the writing. Okay, so we got, searching for someone else's live stream to put on my live stream. I don't know. That doesn't sound too harmful. Yeah, I'm just looking at what it was. Okay, I proposed limits. But on second thought, yeah, whatever. No limits. If I don't want to do something, I'll just be like, no. I'll just be up in here and say no. Okay, so we're searching for Gartic phone. Yeah, we're just searching for that. For the lives. Can't even bring myself to rewatch the series again. And if I do, I would stop at season 4. Yeah, bumpy damn landing. And they're always facing the end of the very universe. I liked, I don't know, what was it? Why can't I thoughts? I first got into science fiction that was very grounded, and so Voltron is actually more fantasy. And even as I think about this, even as I try to say something unrelated, it's just so baffling to me that Clans was this season 1 thing. There were some season 1 interactions, and then getting into this as a fan, expecting, I don't know, this big gay ship, was so confusing when you get in there with more seasons, because it's only in season 1 basically their most prominent moments. And so you get in there and you're like, wait, this is what everyone has been talking about. It has been immortalizing for ages. The guys who actually kind of hate each other and still do. I mean, that's a fandom classic, but I don't know. Get gayer on me. Damn it. Get even gayer, please. Okay, I'm looking for 69. Oh, yeah, there it is. Russia style. Okay. I can see a picture of the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and you got a ring light in your setup. You know? Art that you admire. and good lighting are the essentials to any setup. What kind of sentence was that? What kind of sentence did I just even try to go in there? Okay, for the amount of scenes they had, you would think they were canon by now from how the fandom acted, right? As the show was airing at the same time where I got a I got to be on like a college radio show when I was 17, and it was all about fandom stuff, and I just I made that into an entire segment for one episode, being like, I thought there was gonna be more Keith and Lance, like maybe they would kiss accidentally. Okay, we're zooming out. Here's Big Man. Play Splatoon. Does Splatoon cost money? I don't have a job yet, but I could in order to earn money. Okay. And wait, you're saying over in the chat, Zunogoth, you're saying next, but I think I found it. Yeah, that's 69 people watching. I mean, I am kind of curious. Does it show the live chat? Okay, sure. What the hell? I can't read what this says, cause I can't read Cyrillic letters, even though I heard that it's phonetic. It's fully phonetic. He's got a camera behind him? Well, that's unsettling. Okay, so 69,000 viewers. Who's in here? Is the live chat? Okay. Upon checking, I still can't read Cyrillic letters. That's good to confirm every now and then. I for real cannot. Okay. just going through this stuff. Okay, so we've got we've got Play Splatoon. Okay. I hear good things about Splatoon as well. That it's that the main character thingies, the squids, they're not humans, even though they look like humans. They're quite different from humans. Okay, playing Splatoon. I don't know. Well, at the very least, I'll write that down. Splatoon. I'm thinking that I should get involved in a money-making scheme or something. Because I saw a cool hat the other day, and I was like, I want to buy a cool hat. But then I was like, well, I've got too many things lately. I ordered a calendar online, and that's a bit much, and I'm not really earning money, so I should really get that under control. Oh, Oliver. Oliver's over here. I didn't even get to say hi. That's cause you're over on this other page. That's I've identified things correctly, right, Oliver? Yeah. Okay. So we're going in here, play a Roblox ripoff or something. I mean, I kind of want to remake a Roblox account and or see what my old one is doing. I don't know. That's like a unique kind of unboxing video. If your Roblox account has been not used for 10 years literally and you go back into it, that's kind of like unboxing. And we're too scared to be in chat, so here is a demon sona. Ah! Oliver, thank you for stopping by. That's the cool art. The cool art is going on in here. Can I put a little? Where's an unobtrusive place to put this? I'm trying to put a little heart. Okay, it ends up being a big heart. Hi to you though. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, going through this stuff, and we're just waiting for the inevitable when Voltron gets a reboot or a revival. It is weird to think that the Netflix Voltron was already a reboot. I mean, it's also weird to think that, I don't know, a bunch of people in an anime all getting into a mech all together and being powerful together. That's just a trope. There's a Filipino version of this show, and it's following all of the same tropes, and every time I see it, I'm shocked to how similar to Voltron that it is. There's just all of these very similar anime tropes, and you think they're cookie cutter, but people just accepted them. There's Voltus 5 as one, and we got, okay, you can play as a squid, inkling, or octopus, octoling. Oh, that's cool stuff. Okay. Choose any video from his channel. Wait, which channel? The Russian one? Jack sucks at geography. Oh, okay. Jack sucks at geography. Yeah, okay. Sure. Can't believe you actually watched that weird Russian live stream. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, it's still open over here, too. Yeah, let's just, get back out of there. Get back out of there, because I don't know what's going on. Is anything going on in here? Checking around. And, oh my goodness. Got some drama over in that Discord. Okay. And you're gonna be haunted by your actions forever, hoot hoot. Sage Michael Jackson fan. Is this the fabled, perfect Hootie impression that you told us about? Oh my gosh. Yeah, live stream. I'm never sure about this stuff. Splatoon as something. Okay, writing down. Jack sucks at geography. Is that GeoGuessr? Jack sucks at geography. Good stuff to go around. Oh, and okay, wait, who started drawing the glowing things? Okay, I will wind down this stream. Give it like, I don't know. Do I want to go for an even number? Well, okay, I'm just winding it down, but also going to the, I wonder about putting this at a different time in the stream, but going to the topic suggestion from King Hijinks. Thank you. The topic suggestion for this stream is, oh, what are your favorite redemption arcs in media? Ah, damn it, this might have gone well with the shonen anime discussion earlier, because I feel like shonen anime is a good place to find a redemption arc, maybe because there keeps being some little enemies that turn into friends. That's pretty common, but over in your comment, King Hijinks, you got the classic redemption arcs, Amity Blight, and Peridot from Steven Universe, and I think out of the two of those, like, Amity is like from the start just kind of in a bad situation and pretty quickly sympathetic, converting out of being a bully. And so I think because I gravitate towards stories about like defining and discovering humanity and knowing how to deal with it, out of those two redemption arcs, Peridot and Amity, I might favor Peridot some more with this stuff. Okay, do I want to try to draw any final sonas? Cause like you can totally make this stuff, I don't know, a level of detail. Okay, favorite redemption arcs. There's definitely also, I don't know, if you're talking about redemption arcs, you gotta choose, you gotta, can I please finish a sentence? What the hell in my brain is making me not finish sentences? We're doing stuttering. We're doing stuttering and stuff. Okay. So, thank you for the suggestion for choosing a video from Jack Sucks at Geography to react to. I don't know. I think I'll get to that next stream though, because I'm just taking care of comment suggestions, because I don't know, I love having this as a segment in here, even if I can't talk about it in an engaging way, because I find myself slowing down and then furthermore stuttering and then losing my train of thought, and I don't want to be doing any of things. I just want to be saying that Zuko from Avatar is a pretty good redemption arc, and then a redemption arc that you might not think of a lot, but anyone who has played Undertale, Undyne, kind of, if we're looking at these other characters as examples of redemption arcs, has a good redemption arc, because she goes from, depending on what route you're in, she goes from trying to kill a child, classic bad guy stuff, to helping a child and like cooking together, and then the child wingmans her on a date. That's okay. Listing all of those traits at once, I can see why this is not in a typical list of redemption arcs, but I'm kind of considering Undyne as kind of a redemption arc in my head. That's kind of a, I don't know, sort of almost fits along the same capacities. So it's the same way as Amity Blight that we got. Okay, one suggestion for a group: draw your least liked character. Ooh, ooh, that could get totally that could get controversial. That could get spicy. Thank you for the suggestion. I'm fully copying that down. Okay, click out of the other stuff. Copy this down. There we go. I always have that always have this little thing in the way. Why do they show me that thing? Why do they show me the little react to things button in there? Okay, I want to go back over to this canvas. Oh, I've crowded up the other canvas. That's people get reluctant to draw on the dark areas, but it is a free area to draw in. Okay, some demon sonas. What do I want from a sona? Still wondering about that. Like, what would I not mind being represented by until, I don't know, the end of time? That's not what a sona is supposed to be, because that's a stupid amount of stakes. That's real stupid. That's a bad amount of stakes. But that's also how I'm thinking of it. Oh, Sage Michael Jackson fan. Have you just gotten a fresh new profile picture? Wow, looking snazzy up in here. Okay, thinking of other favorite redemption arcs. I don't have to like struggle through it a lot. But I feel like I've seen some okay, and then there's Hunter a little bit. Okay, it's not that much of a redemption arc, but you do get to see a very dangerous character get a softer kind of heart. That's Killua. that's this kid having a friend, opening up. I say softening up, but then the whole show is kind of about this terrifying 11-year-old getting even tougher. It really makes me question values. No, it really makes me question at what point as a civilization we decided that was the way to go. You're gonna endanger that child. Okay. Because so many stories start like that. But I don't know, it is kind of classic. Definitely classic, but also terrifying to think about for reality purposes. One of my comfort characters, he's really great, right? I'm like trying to think, when's the last time? Because I always think about comfort characters and notice when something is done really well, like a redemption arc. I always notice the parts that go well. And so, what's the last character that absolutely repulsed me? I mean, characters that repulse me, I guess in fiction, a certain level of repulsion, for me, a certain level of disgust, is also a type of enjoyment. It's a type of enjoyment, because that's what happens when there's a really good villain. But then if they're too gross, like, I don't know, still on the topic of Hunter x Hunter, why did they give Ahsoka those moments? They really went all in on, I don't, if you've seen it, why is he like that? He's so much like that. I didn't expect that they would have him eyeballing the protagonists. It's so much. Some disgust I find less fun because it's just regular disgust. But other villain disgust is interesting to pick apart and use as a mental punching bag. Some of the villains in a latest Star Wars series, Andor, they're so profoundly evil but also sympathetic. You just want to pick their brains apart. Just real interesting stuff. And we got to react to him. Did you skip your message? Oh, if I react to Jack sucks at geography, it'll be next stream, because I'm admittedly very slowly trying to wind this one down. And we got, why did they make Ahsoka a kid like her? Yeah, kind of killed his character a bit for me, but I do hate Killua's brother way more. Killua's brother had this kind of like strangely personal, it's just so involved. It's so involved that you can almost relate to that kind of character, not relate as in, oh, it's me. Relate as in, I've known someone like that. Someone has personally tried to shape my life and thought that they knew what was best and caused me indescribable amounts of harm, and they are not acknowledging it. That kind of relatable. So I always want to think deeper on redemption arcs. Like, what makes a good redemption arc? Definitely the pacing. And then, okay, so I guess if you're talking about redemption arcs, if you want to find out what makes a good one, you also gotta pin down what exactly makes a bad one, what makes an unsatisfying one. So I find Catra in She-Ra really difficult to cope with. She really doubled down at every opportunity, and it's really hard to watch. For shows, I'm something that I'm weak to is that sometimes a show, even if it's badly written, can tell me how to feel. And what I mean by this is if the characters in the show feel good about something, then maybe I'll also feel good about something because I fully, walk up to the show to, just relax and stuff, take my mind off things, and when my mind is off things, my mind is off, just period. And we got, I love She-Ra, I love Catra, but her redemption arc wasn't that good. Yeah, right, that stuff. Okay, so you're wanting to react to a 3-minute long Jack sucks at geography video? Okay, I mean, if they got him 3 minutes, with my special powers, Jack sucks at geography, of speeding things up, Jack suck. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Have you got several types of channels in there? He's a really diversified fellow out in there. Okay, anything? Give me a short one. Okay, I'm thinking about bad redemption arcs, and yeah, like on the one hand, on some level, I'm slightly weak to forgiving Catra a little because she kinda hot. So this is one of my fatal weaknesses. If somebody is both in the fiction realm where they can't hurt anyone while simultaneously being hot, I might be at risk of forgiving them for the crimes. Yeah, there's a lot of the crimes that can be forgiven if you're a cat girl. So that's bad, but also I can fully acknowledge that it's a poorly done redemption arc up in there. Okay, your video, not his. Oh, that did not send. Man, we just keep getting messier and messier. Wow, there's a lot of content that you can talk about geography. Is it mostly geo guesser stuff? My goodness. Okay, so well done redemption arcs, poorly done redemption arcs. Is there another poorly done redemption arc? I like Steven Universe a lot, but I will say that sometimes, thinking about the diamonds and Spinel, it's uncomfortable to think about them. I don't think that they got redeemed over in Steven Universe. They were just extremely powerful and came to a stalemate. That's his version of talking things out. That's the little Stevens. Oh my gosh, you got the full color out here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The full color out here, and I just feel like for everything Catra has done, she kind of got off. That's easy, and she was way more interesting and attractive as a villain. And that's the thing as well. It's like, it's like I am weak for some happy endings, even when they might feel a bit unearned. So like, did she and Adora have a bit of a flash forward of a little idyllic wedding scene? Okay, I'm very weak to that. I'm very weak to that. What if there was a happy future? I guess that's the full sentence. That's all you gotta say to me, and I'll be like, yeah. What if there was a happy future? And then I stop thinking past then because I want to stop thinking past then. I just want to be like, what if there was a happy future? just sort of zeroing out from there. Okay, I mean the phrasing on that gets a little depressing. Okay, I'm putting even more hearts. Oh, even more hearts. Look at this stuff. Heart shades. That's good character design. Okay, and then a bit of a tour. Okay, I've spun all the way around. I don't mean to be spinning all the way around, but now I've got to unspin this business. Okay, poorly done redemption arcs. I guess it can also be strange when something feels like it's almost a redemption arc, because then that's, yeah, I think the only example I can think of is like the Diamonds and Steven universe. From the optics of it, you look at these characters, they start talking to Steven on a friendly basis, and so it looks like that's where a redemption arc would be, but they never do that. I think it's way more of a stalemate, and so and so I understand what was going on in there, and I understand why it makes sense and what's happening, but I also understand the discomfort. But we're supposed to, like, in that show, feel Steven's discomfort. So I guess all I can say in the end is that's well done stuff. Hello Splatoons. This is cool stuff. Cool stuff in here. Okay, so that's some talk of redemption arcs, and I have written down all of these recommendations and such. Okay, and if you're here for the next stream, the day after tomorrow's Inogathen, then I'll be reacting to your video. Well, sorry for the weird pacing today, but that's how it ends up sometimes. And I feel like a lot of people still don't like his character, but Bakugo from My Hero Academia has a solid redemption character growth arc. Ooh, okay, yeah. A couple of years ago, a comic artist that I was following for Miraculous Ladybug comics also drew like some Bakudeku comics just shipping around, and so that was my only exposure to both the ship and My Hero Academia, and so that was that turned out to be weird because there's other people who don't like the ship. That turned out to be weird. Wow. Okay, just going around in here. Okay, what do I wanna do as the last thing? That's how getting secondhand information about a ship goes, I guess. I get so much secondhand fandom stuff, I suppose. And I think I should start an animation channel. Yeah. Follow your dreams. You gotta follow your dreams. Yep. And then whenever you think this should exist, you can just try to make it. Yep. Instead of wishing that your favorite creator would make a video, just make your own version. That's sage advice. I always try to end these streams off, and I'm ending it off now. I've been rambling and wandering all over the place. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for drawing with me and chatting and everything and all of this. So to end this off with a quote, a life coach, a speaker, Mr. Juice once said, "Both of you are super polite, middle class, suburban, and white. All of that is changing tonight, except for the white part, obviously." This is a quote from Beetlejuice the musical, and I think of it in times of trouble when I'm feeling down, and it makes me laugh, and then I'm not feeling so down, and that's all I can ask from a quote. Okay, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for being here, and